The US Supreme Court rejected the Tahoor Rana's emergency plea against extradition to India, where he claims to being tortured due to his Pakistani origin and alleged role in 26/11 Mumbai attacks. Congress leader Manishankar Aiyar has stirred a fresh political storm with the sensational revelation on former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, describing him as a two-time failure in academics, first at Cambridge University and then at Imperial University. He further said, "How can such a person become the Prime Minister of the country?" External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar strongly asserted that Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir is India's stolen territory, belittling Pakistan, but India's firm stand reinforces its rightful claim on POJK. Trump delayed some tariff on Canada and Mexico, leading Canada to pause its countermeasures. Stock market fell after his 25% tariff started, as experts warns of slower US growth and inflation. The US under Trump embraces multipolarity, aligning with India's interests, says EM S. Jaishankar. The minister confirmed that both nations are seeking a bilateral trade pact for strong economic ties. India will monitor trade talks before deciding on US tariffs, says Financial Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, as Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal holds discussion in the US. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Umar Abdullah took a dig at centers on reclaiming POJK after EM S. Jaishankar's remark, said who is stopping the government for reclaiming Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. He further said India should not only bring back POJK from Pakistan but also the part of Jammu and Kashmir under Chinese occupation. Britain condemned a security breach targeting External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar in London as six separatist protesters attempted to break barricades and shouted anti-India slogans. The UK assured swift police action and diplomatic commitments. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin rejects NEP 2020, vowing no Hindu imposition. He challenged BJP's language policy and slams Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan funding threat. French President Emmanuel Macron warned Russia threatens France and Europe, urging Europe to strengthen defense, possibly reducing reliance on the US amid Ukraine's war. Kannada actress Rania Rao confessed to gold smuggling after her arrest in Bengaluru. Indian authorities recovered 17 gold bars, strengthening the nation's fight against the illegal activities. In his final media briefing, an emotional Justin Trudeau reflected on his turbulent tenure, including Trump-era tariff, resigning amid low rating. He vowed to prioritize Canadian until his last day. The United States may impose a travel ban on Pakistan and Afghanistan next week, as President Trump considered restrictions due to security and vetting concerns. Indian origin astronaut Sunita Williams will return to Earth after a 9-month stay in space. NASA and SpaceX are coordinating her return, with landing expected on March 19. US President Donald Trump assured standard NASA astronaut Sunita Williams and Buzz Wilmore for their return, blaming Joe Biden for their prolonged stay at the ISS in a political jab. India rescued 10 Indian workers held hostage for a month in the West Bank Alzim village. Palestine lurched them for work, seized passports and misused them. Maulana Shahabuddin Razvi Barelvi criticized Indian pacer Mohammad Shami for not fasting during Ramzan, calling him a criminal. Shami's cousin Mohammad Zaid defending him, calling the remark childish and TRP driven. After Rohit Sharma Row, Congress spokesperson Shama Mohammad backs Mohammad Shami, Islam exempting travelers and athletes from fasting obligations. Tropical cyclone Alfred hit eastern Australia, closing 940 schools, halting transport and causing power outages. Authorities deliver 310,000 sandbags as Brisbane braces for severe flooding. India's T20I captain Surya Kumar Yadav backed Rohit Sharma, praising her leadership ahead of the Champions Trophy final. He dismissed criticism, highlighting Rohit Sharma's achievement and hard work in international cricket. SpaceX Starship exploded after takeoff in its second failure in this year, but the booster successfully landed using giant chopsticks during the test flight. Social media influencers Ranveer Alabadia and Apurva Makhija submitted an apology to the National Commission for Women over the controversial remark. NCW chief said they will be summoned again, and Alabadia promised future caution. Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah presented a 4,09,549 crores budget with a 90,428 crores fiscal deficit, as BJP criticized minority spending as appeasement. Senior IFS officer Jitendra Rawat died by suicide in Delhi's ME Residential Society, jumping from the terrace at 9 am. He was undergoing depression treatment. The Supreme Court Collegium recommended Calcutta High Court Judge Joymala Bagchi for Supreme Court appointment. If approved, he may briefly serve as a CJI from May to October 31. A 41-year-old man, Nishant Tripathi, died by suicide in a Mumbai hotel, blaming his wife and her aunt. In an online note, police said. Hotel staff found him dead after using a master key when he didn't respond for days, despite a do not disturb sign. The Supreme Court refused to halt Dharavi redevelopment, upholding Bombay's High Court ruling favoring Adani. It ordered payments via escrow and set the next hearing for May 25. Thousands of Indians on H-4 visa in the US face uncertainty as they turn 21, losing dependent status due to immigration policy changes and green card backlog. Ukrainian President Zelensky will visit Saudi Arabia Monday for Ukraine-US talks on ending the war, with his team continuing discussion next week. China's FM Wang Yi urged India to pose hegemonism amid US-China tensions after tariff hikes, while FM SJ Shankar emphasized efforts for a stable bilateral relationship.